Hi, welcome to my video. This is the Eclectic Male Witch. Tonight, guys, I'm going to show you how to do an egg cleanse. If you're not familiar with what that is, basically you're using an egg to cleanse negative energy out of your body. And what you do, not everybody's comfortable with this. I already did it with this egg. I'm not going to show that part on camera. You literally have to take the egg, and you literally have to rub it all over your body with your intentions of removing all negative energy from your body. I mean, you have to rub it all over. So you want to do it somewhere private. Trust me, it works. I did this a couple months ago. I felt much better. If you're not feeling so good, you think there's negative energy around you, this is one way you can take care of it. This has been known for a long time, this practice. Eggs are known to absorb negative energy. And once you're done with it, what you do is you take the glass of water, put about that much in it, you crack it, you drop the egg in it, let it set for just a few minutes. And then you do not look down in the top of the glass because it can reabsorb the energy. You look in the side, and what you do is you look at how the egg formed, and you interpret based on that what's wrong. Like if there's like negativity, envy, someone doesn't want you to succeed. I got a little chart right here that explains the different meanings, which I've done it before, so I know more about it. But then when you're done, if you get negative energy, if you suspect somebody gave it to you, you can take ingredients like lemon juice, pepper, salt to protect it from bouncing back to you, and anything you can find that's hot and spicy. You mix it in the glass, and then don't look down, flush it down the toilet. It'll send that negative energy back to anyone that gave you negative energy. You don't necessarily know who it is, but it just sends it back, not to return to you. So I already did the rub down with this, guys. Now, not everybody might be comfortable with that, but I was in private. I've done it before, so I am. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to crack the egg, and I'm going to drop the contents into the glass. I'm just going to wait a couple minutes afterwards, and then we're going to figure out exactly what it means. Okay? So I'm going to crack the egg now. You drop it in the glass just like that. Don't move it. Just let it settle. We're going to let it set for a little bit, alright? In the meantime, I got a Himalayan incense that I'm going to light for healing here. Healing of negative energy or anything that might be associated with that. You might want to have a candle burning just for a little protection when you do this, guys. So it's kind of a spell, but not exactly. It's more like a cleansing. So you're going to let that burn. Alright. Push this back. I do not want to look down through the top of the glass. That's the one thing I do not want to do. So I'm just going to let that burn for a minute. And I'm going to let that settle for a couple minutes. And then we're going to do a reading on it and see exactly what it means. And if I suspect anybody sent me anything negative, it's going back to them. There's nothing wrong with it. It's light. It's not anything like negative. It's just all you're doing is you're just sending it back if you need to. I'm already seeing some things happen in it, but I'm not going to get into it until it's quite ready. I'm going to let it settle a little bit. Give me a second, guys. I will be right back. All right. Don't mind me. I got my boxers on. Well, boxer briefs actually. Like, it's more comfortable that way. So if you got a glimpse of that, I apologize, but. Alright. So I'm just going to sit here for a minute, and we're going to let that settle. Yeah, I got some plans, guys. I'm thinking what I'm going to be doing. We're in the waxing moon. Been busy. I was making videos every day for quite a while, even more than one. I want to get back into that more and just doing it every other day. Like, yesterday I did one. I want to get some more spell videos going. There's some ones I'm not going to be able to show you on YouTube, but there's other ones, that I'm definitely going to show. I'll make time to do the spells, but there's some that are private. Like if someone comes to me and asks me to do something, I'm not going to put that on there. If I decide to put it, I'm not going to say who it's for. I might, if it's something I can show, I'll show you, but I'm not going to like reveal anything private about anybody that comes to me about something, because obviously that's just not right, guys. You can't do that. So also, you can save your eggshells. you can make like a protection powder out. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to rinse them out. I'm going to save my shells. And you can crunch them down and make like this really fine powder out of it. It's like a protection powder you can make out of eggs. You can do other things with it too. A lot of these things you can use, guys, for ingredients, like herbs, like different things. You can use like herbs, eggshells, like you can even take dirt from the ground, and you can do a lot of things with it when it comes to magic and everything, guys. So I'm gonna let that set for another minute, and then I'm gonna read what it has to say. All right. And I'm seeing some bubbles rise at the top, and I already know what that means. So there's definitely some negativity there, that because I haven't been feeling that great, and I wanted to do this, but I wanted to show you guys how to do it also. So it might be hard for you to see. I'm hoping you can see the reading when I try to do it. Just give me a minute. I'm hitting my little vape I got real quick, just nicotine. Now I'm down to like 3 milligrams nicotine. I vape really low with wattage. I was smoking several years ago and I quit. And the thing that upsets me is the state of New York tried to ban flavors and everything. Like, but the thing is, big tobacco makes a lot of money. And they put all this stuff out about vaping being dangerous, but it's been my personal experience it's a lot safer. See, when I quit smoking cigarettes, I was coughing up blood. Within a couple of days of switching to vaping, got stopped. Within a week, I could breathe a lot better. I can breathe just fine now, guys. So I don't believe half that stuff that they put out. That's just stuff they're trying to... It's like they make so much money off tobacco that that's what they really want. But even in New York State, there's been a pushback against the flavor ban. Most places are refusing to go along with it. Either they'll just sell it anyway, or they'll sell the nicotine separately. They find ways around it. So it just doesn't work. Those flat-out bans just don't work. All they'll do, if anything, it would create an underground market, and that's basically what it's done because stores are selling it anyway. I don't know if any of you guys vape or not. It's pretty popular nowadays. I definitely think it's a lot healthier than smoking, though. That's what I believe. I've seen the evidence in my own life. So. Just about ready to read it, guys. It's pretty much where it's going to settle where it's going to be. So I don't want to move it too much when I do it. Normally I don't use this right at my altar. I won't set this on my altar, but I can use it in front of it. It's just throwing my energy into it. So, all right. So now we're gonna get ready to do this reading. All right. I'm gonna very carefully move it back here without damaging it. All right. Let's look at the little thing I got here. I'm gonna show you what it says. Here. Egg cleanse meaning. You can find this right online. Just screenshot it. See, it says bubbles rising, negativity. Figures in the yolk, envy. Needle shapes. Someone does not want you to succeed. Someone is working against you. Coating on yolk. Someone is angry at you. Red black spots on yolk. Disease and illness. Cloudy black gray. Yolk. Evil is near. White halos around yolk. Making decisions too quickly. Clouds swirling. Figures in the yolk. Emotional problems. This is good because it gives you an idea what you need to work on. Cobwebs. People are wanting you to fail. Bubbles around yolk. Good spirits are watching you. And I'm seeing some bubbles around the yolk, guys, so that's always a good sign. So, alright. I'm going to set this here a little bit so I can still see it. And we're going to look this over. Alright, the first thing I'm noticing here, hang on. There's bubbles rising. You see those? And that means negativity. So there was definitely some negativity in me that needed to be removed. Figures in the yolk. Let's see if I can see any figures in the yolk. Seeing some shapes. Let's see. Not really seeing any figures. I'm seeing some clouds. Needle shapes. Yep, I'm seeing some needle shapes. There's one right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yep. Needle shape. Someone does not want you to succeed, and someone is working against you, and I think I know who that might be. So, coating on the yolk. There's a light coating right there. So someone is angry at you. I'm not sure who that would be, but I'm going to take this and see. We're trying to figure that out. It's not going to matter because I'm going to send this stuff back anyway. Red black spots on the yolk. I don't see any of that. Disease and illness. Cloudy black gray yolk. Not really. I see a coating, but it's not really cloudy. So, white halos around the yolk, making decisions too quickly. I wouldn't say there's any halos, no. Cloudy, swirling figures in the yolk, emotional problems. Not really any figures in there, guys. No. Let's see here. Cobwebs. People are wanting you to fail. Yep, there's some cobwebs there. And I have an idea where that might be coming from. So, we're going to deal with this. Bubbles around the yolk. Good spirits are watching you. And I got some right here, guys. Some bubbles here, bubbles there. And see if I can turn this around a little bit. Well, not on that side, but I'm seeing bubbles right here, so there's some spirits watching me according to this. That's why I feel protected. You know, that's a good thing. Whether it's spirit guides, ancestors, something, you know. I really want you to get a better look at this. I'm going to try to hold this up to the camera a little bit more to show you what I'm talking about, guys. See? Sorry if it's a little blurry. But then at the top, there's still some bubbles there. Some of them have popped, but there's still some right there. So now that you know what this is all about, you've interpreted it. There's negativity. Someone doesn't want me to succeed. Someone's working against me. Someone is angry at me. No emotion. Cobwebs. People are wanting me to fail. And bubbles around and good spirits are watching me. So that's the interpretation of this particular egg cleanse, guys. Now, instead of just putting salt and flushing it down the toilet, I'm going to send this energy back to the people that think this way towards me. It won't hurt them. It'll just kind of punch back to them a little bit. Because that's always the best thing you can do. So the first thing I'm going to do, to protect it from bouncing back to me, I'm going to add a little salt. Salt's a protector, as you know. So we're going to put that in there first. And we're going to stir it. Just break that yolk right up. Without looking down at, like I said, you don't want to look down in it because you can have that energy come right back to you. So never look straight down. If you see it a little bit from this side, it's fine. Never look straight down into the glass, guys. Alright. We're going to send this back to whoever people, if anyone's been giving this to me, we're going to send it back to them. I'm not going to put a bunch of things in there, enough just to give it a little punch. Say, hey, you can't be doing that. Alright. So we're going to put some lemon juice in there. I'm going to speak something along with it. I send any negative energy equally back to anyone that has any ill intent towards me, anyone that's angry with me, anyone that wishes me to fail. I'll send that back now. So mote it be. I'm going to add a little heat to it, guys. We want this to be sent back properly, so we're going to do that. I add a little heat to this. And I send this energy back. Anyone that wants working against me, that wants me to fail, any negativity, and anyone that's working against me, I send this back now. And I thank the spirits that have been watching over me. So mote it be. Guys, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this into the bathroom and flush it down the toilet. When you're flushing it, you don't want to look into the toilet when you're doing it. So that's what I'm going to do right now. You don't need to see that part because I don't want to have the camera right on it. So I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to come back and continue recording. I have a way with my editor that I can just continue the video. So give me 1 second, and as soon as you see it come back up, you probably won't even notice it. So give me a second, guys, alright? Alright, guys, I'm back. I flushed it. I turned my head away when I did it. And so that's done. And the salt in there should protect it from bouncing back to me, but still, you never want to look into it when you're doing it because it can actually come back. You can reabsorb the energy. So it's flushed, it's gone. And anyone that sent any energy to me like that, it's been sent back to them. It's a type of cleansing and defensive magic. So I didn't say the name of the video at the beginning, but it's basically going to be called Egg Cleansing and Return the Sender. Return negativity to sender. I'm going to put the title at the beginning, even though I didn't quite say exactly what it was, because I want the title to be in the video, guys. So, well, that's my video for tonight. So what I'm going to do, you know what I usually do. So Remember, guys, everyone has worth, value, beauty, and needs to be loved. Everyone has worth, value, beauty. Deserves unconditional love, unconditional acceptance, unconditional friendship, unconditional respect, guys. Even people that think this way towards you, even though we kind of got to push back against it, they still have all those things, just like anybody else. I don't want anyone to fail. I want people to succeed, guys. I don't wish any negativity on anybody. I appreciate there's good spirits watching over me. I got other things going on in my life too. I just thought it was time to do another cleanse, and I wanted to show you guys how to do it. Remember, it's up to you if you're comfortable. You literally got to take an egg. I start by rubbing it on your hands. Everywhere. You got to literally put it all over your body. So you kind of got to strip down, just to let you know. Alright, guys. If you'd like to help out this channel, it would be greatly appreciated. My Cash App is $Eclectic81. That's $ECLECTIC81. My email and PayPal are the same. If you have a suggestion for a spell, you want to let me know how I'm doing, or just say hi, you can send me an email. If you want to help donate through PayPal, it's another way you can donate. It's the same as my email. It's eclecticmalewitch@gmail.com. That's eclecticmalewitch@gmail.com. Alright, guys. That's how you do an egg cleanse and return to sender. Okay? So please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click on the bell notification icon to be updated on my latest video. Thank you for watching my video. This is the Eclectic Male Witch. Blessed be.